Hey babes, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the best jollof rice. Yes, I said it, and it's a fact. I'm going to show you guys how to make the best jollof rice, and that jollof rice is Liberian jollof rice. So if you guys want to learn how to make some delicious Liberian jollof rice that tastes so good, you guys, keep watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Support me, boo. Support me, okay? But let's get started. Before we begin, I just want to let you guys know that I am making a big pot of jollof rice. So keep that in mind as you're watching. I'm making a big pot. If you don't want to make this much rice, I recommend that you modify the ingredients that I'm going to be using. But if you are thinking about making this big pot of rice, then you're more than welcome to follow exactly what I'm doing. But if you're not, if you just want to make a little bit of rice, you might want to modify it, okay? Let's get started for real this time. This is basically everything that you're going to need to make the jollof rice. Make sure you have everything out so it will be easier when you're making the rice. The first thing you're going to need is beef. I seasoned my beef the night before and I put it in the refrigerator so that the beef can marinate. You don't have to season your beef the night before. You can season it the day that you're cooking the jollof rice. I just chose to season it the night before, but you don't have to. The next thing you're going to need is sausage, shrimp, mixed vegetable, and chicken wings. I also season my chicken wings the night before. Once again, you don't have to season your chicken wings the night before. I just chose to. You're also going to need 3 onions, 3 bell peppers, and 4 habanero peppers. For the seasoning, we have black pepper, mushroom seasoning, seasoned oil, and garlic and parsley seasoning. One thing that I forgot to show that you would need to make the jollof rice is tomato paste. I'm going to be using 1 1/4 of tomato paste. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about later on in the video, but let's start cooking. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to wash 8 cups of rice. Let the rice soak in water after you wash it. So make sure that water is covering the rice and sit the rice down and let it soak. While the rice is soaking, you're going to take a pot out. Put oil in the pot. You can use any oil that you have. As the oil is getting hot in the pot, you're going to blend 3 onions, 3 bell peppers, and 2 of the 4 habanero peppers in the blender. Once the oil is hot, put the blended onions and bell peppers in the pot and stir it all together. We're now going to season the sauce. Go ahead, add seasoned oil, garlic, and parsley. Add your mushroom seasoning, and last, add your black pepper. We're not going to add no right now. We're going to wait. But go ahead and stir your sauce. Make sure you stir it good. You're going to let your sauce cook for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you're going to add 1 can of tomato paste to the pot. Stir it. Make sure to stir it really good. As you can see right now, my sauce looks orange. However, it does not look too orange. And because of that, I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of another can of tomato paste. That's why I told you guys earlier that I'm going to be using 1 1/4 of tomato paste for my sauce. Make sure to stir your sauce after adding the 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. And after adding the tomato paste to the pot and stirring it, we're now going to start adding the sausage, shrimp, and beef to the pot. And once you add these things, you're going to stir your pot. And you're now going to add your Knorr seasoning to the pot. The thing about adding your Knorr seasoning is you want to add enough to make your sauce salty. Yes, salty boo. I know you're probably thinking, why salty? Why would I want to make my sauce salty? Well, you want to make your sauce salty because you still have to add your rice to the pot. You still have rice that you need to add to the pot. And once you add your rice to the pot, your rice is going to take away the saltiness from your sauce. I just want to make it clear that I'm not trying to tell you to take a whole cup of Knorr seasoning and dump it into your pot. Don't do that, boo-boo. What I'm trying to say is that you want to add enough seasoning that once you taste it, you know that it's salty. You don't want to add a whole lot. Now, I'm not trying to say that. Just add enough seasoning where you know that it's salty. After adding your seasoning to the pot, you're going to add your habanero peppers. So go ahead and wash your habanero pepper and add it to the pot. I ended up using 3 habanero peppers instead of the 2 that remain because I wanted my sauce to have more spice to it. But you can stick with the 2 habanero peppers that remained. You're now going to let your sauce cook for 10 minutes. And during the 10 minutes, you're going to start frying your chicken wings. So go ahead and start frying your chicken wings. This is how my wings came out. And after the 10 minutes, we're going to go back to the sauce. And we're now going to start adding the rice to the pot. The thing about adding the rice is you want to use a spoon that has holes. So make sure that when you're adding the rice, you're using a spoon that has holes so you can drain the water before adding the rice to the pot. You don't want to just dump the rice into the pot. No, you want to use a spoon that has holes so that you can drain the rice before adding it to the pot. And once you add the rice to the pot, you're going to stir and you're going to cover your pot. Make sure to reduce the fire underneath your rice so that it will not burn. You're going to cover your pot and let your rice cook for 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes, it should look like this. And if your rice doesn't look like this, just let it cook for some more minutes. After letting your rice cook and once it look like this, you're going to add your mixed vegetables to the pot. Stir your rice after adding the mixed vegetables and cover your pot and let your rice cook for another 10 to 12 minutes. After 10 to 12 minutes, your rice should be done and you can now add your fried chicken wings to the pot and make sure to stir everything together once again. And that's it. Voila, you have Liberian Jollof rice. Thanks for watching, and I hope you find this video helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video.